I do have an announcement. I just want to break it to you guys so that you guys all know what's going on, which is basically...
You're quitting on us, bro.
I'm not quitting. I'm not quitting. But I'm going to tell you something that might blow your mind.
All right, blow my mind then. It's early enough.
After 7 years with my girl, this is not the breakup conversation. I really might have sounded like that right there for a second. Yeah. After 7 years together, we decided, we've been having this conversation for like damn near a year.
Okay.
She shot her first ever scene with another man over the weekend.
That shows growth.
That shows growth.
Meanwhile.
Hey guys, guess who I'm shooting with today? It's finally happening. Wow, I did not know you were going to do that.
Guys, gotta tell you, I heavily debated with myself about making this video because I wasn't sure if it was appropriate for what is a politically conservative channel. But I do talk a lot about social issues, okay? And maybe, just maybe, I can fit this one into social issues, but I just can't help but talk about it because I gotta tell you guys, my generation, we are going to hell in a handbasket, okay? I think that my generation is almost just as insane as Gen Z, which is the generation that comes after me, okay? I think I'm in the millennial generation, right? And I think Gen Z comes after my generation. We're insane, okay? And stories like this really just really irk my nerves. And it's not because of the adults that are involved in this story. It's more about the child that is going to grow up and have a terrible life, especially in school, because of the decisions of irresponsible parents. And that's why this bothers me in the same way that the issue of kids transitioning bothers me. And I just can't help but talk about it because even though I know that I'm probably not helping, I'm probably adding fuel to the fire because what these people want ultimately is attention, okay, for money. I'm basically begging, right? Begging for this video not to be released to the public because the child is going to suffer for the rest of their life because of, again, this irresponsible decision. Now, let me explain to you guys what I'm talking about here, okay? It involves two individuals that older people, right? Older members of my audience probably have no clue who they are, okay? It is Adam22 and Lena Tha Plug. Now, Adam22 is a podcaster. He hosts the No Jumper podcast, which is like a hip hop, pop culture podcast, okay? And his wife is Lena Tha Plug, who got famous because I don't know why she got famous, right? But Adam22 and Lena Tha Plug, they make adult content together, okay, as well. They have an adult content production company. They typically make adult content between just them. And also Adam22, the man, he will make content with other women, usually including his wife, okay? They have a child, okay? They have a child. And Adam22, okay, has decided that making adult content between just him, his wife, and other women, that's not far enough, right? That's not far enough. That's not extreme enough. He has to be more extreme for money, okay? And he has decided to let his wife go to Pound Town, right, on camera with an adult male star, okay, who happens to be a black male, aka a BBC, okay? And if you guys aren't familiar, okay, with Pound Town and that terminology, that's actually the name of a popular song that is going viral because a hood rat made it and is so ignorant that I'm not even gonna play the actual song. I don't even want to give this person that much clout. I actually let Ben Shapiro do his rendition of Pound Town to give you guys an idea of exactly what that song and that terminology actually means. Take a look.
This is me reading the lyrics to Pound Town because it is the worst thing ever written and it is hilariously bad and I can't stop myself from laughing. Okay, you ready? Here we go. I'm out of town, thuggin' with my rounds, my coochie pink, my booty hole brown. We're now doing color descriptions of bodily orifices. Where's the N-words? I'm looking for the hose. Quit playing, N-word. Come suck a toe. Indeed. Well said. Pound Town just left Pound Town. With my N-word, he took a down. Yeah, that N-word. A down. Yeah, that N-word. And it just continues along these lines. And my favorite part of this is where she actually opens applications for a stepfather for her child. That's my favorite part, is where she like opens the resumes up. So she's like, I'm out here in Miami. Again, remember, the NAACP has put a travel warning on Miami for black people. So I don't even know how she's living out down here in Florida. I just don't know. I mean, obviously she's in serious danger in Pound Town. She says, I'm out here in Miami looking for the hoochie daddies. Where they at? Where the N-words get that ratchet? Where they at? My son need a new pappy. Well, that seems like this all seems like an amazing way of capturing an excellent father for your son.
Yeah, and after going to Pound Town, right, with this BBC, this man's wife posted a photo of her, right, with the caption, Pound Town just left Pound Town. Honestly, I'm sick right now. I'm so sick right now. I am so sick for the child of these very irresponsible parents. I can't stand it, right? I can't stand it. It's the reason why I'm making this video. But anyways, before I get into my rant, because I'm going to go on a rant, I want to go ahead and react to Adam22, the father, trying to justify this nonsense. Because, I mean, it's sad. It really is sad. And it shows you that money really is the root of all evil. Okay? It really is.
I feel like Destiny might have a perspective on this. But, so I've been with my girl for 7 years. We just got married. We're not in an open relationship, but...
We're not in an open relationship, but, again, red flag. We're not in an open relationship, but, no, you are in an open relationship. You're letting another man pound your wife, right? You're letting another man clap her cheeks. That is the definition of an open relationship. I don't know where these people come off thinking that this is something that's normal, right? Again, is this peak masculinity, right? Is this what masculinity means to my generation? Letting other men go to Pound Town on your wife seems to be a common occurrence. I don't know, man. I'm just saying.
From a perspective, we shoot with other girls, stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
But no other guys is busting her.
Well, you guessed it. Over the weekend,
Oh no.
Something like that happened.
she filmed her first ever scene with another man.
I know you was mad.
Shit.
Bruh, I'm so sick right now. I'm so sick, bro. I can't fathom why would you do this? Why do you think that this is a good idea? Okay, you're letting another man bang your wife on camera, and you're gonna put it on the internet. You're gonna put it on the internet, and you think this is a good idea. You have a child.
You was angry.
I agreed to it, so I wasn't. I say angry might not be the word.
But you was kind of like disappointed a little bit. Like, you five like.
Yeah, see, again, this sounds like a situation where this woman, right, probably used the fact that she lets him do things with other women on camera as a way to guilt him into letting her ride on a BBC that she's always wanted to ride on, right? Let her do what she want to do. And they just got married too, right? Just got married. And what did she ask for the honeymoon, right? She asked for BBC, right? For the honeymoon. Again, this is mind-blowing. You just got married on May 29th, dog. This is what he posted on May 29th. It is now exactly a month later, right? It is June 29th, and this is what she doing. Talking about get your calendars marked, right? Get your calendars marked. Which, I mean, again, I got to ask myself, you make a lot of money with your podcast, bro. Is it really worth it to do this type of stuff? Is it really worth it, right? Is it really worth it? I mean, is the money worth it? Seriously, is selling your soul like this worth it? Is selling your wife like this worth it? And again, in a normal situation, I would never talk about a subject like this. I'm only talking about it because of the effect long-term that it's going to have on their child. I feel just so bad. I feel so bad, okay? That's why I'm just so, again, I'm just like, wow, I can't I just can't believe this. I mean, my mind is so blown right now. And the problem is they're not going to realize this until they're older. And then they'll realize that, oh man, this wasn't a good idea. Reminds me of Kim Kardashian broke down in tears and started crying, calling Kanye when their son stumbled across or allegedly stumbled across Kim's sex tape that she filmed back in the day with Ray J or some advertisement for it or something like that on Roblox.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's not okay though, it's not. You know, on Roblox. You know, Sam was on Roblox yesterday. And a thing popped up and he started laughing. I was like, Mommy, look. And it was a picture of my cry face. And it was a game that someone made of Roblox. And it said Kim's new sex tape. When you clicked on it, and thank God he can't read yet. And it's like, over my dead body, is this shit gonna happen to me again? I just want it gone.
Like, it's sad. It really is.
Oh, like, cause that's your sitch.
You know, I agreed to
hood.
it. She gave me a lot of outs on the way in. Like, she
Yeah.
kind of kept telling me, like, if you don't want me to, I won't do it.
You
You
should
know?
have said no.
Well, she wanted to do it, right? Even the fact that she even asked, was it your idea? Right? Did you come to the table with this? Because I'm pretty sure you didn't come to the table and say, hey, I think it's a great idea for you to bounce on a BBCO camera, right? That's a great idea. You should do that, right? That is going to be great for our kid, okay? When they go to school, they definitely won't be picked on by other children and their lives won't be ruined because this is going to be on the internet forever and other kids are going to see it and then they're going to turn around and pick on our kid because, you know, their mom is getting pounded out by another man on camera. It's already bad enough that you're filming what you're doing and you're putting it on the internet for the world to see, right? But it's even worse when then you have other people involved like this. This is insane. This is insanity, man.
I said that I wanted
You
her
already
to do
got
it. I'm
millions
like,
on top of millions of dollars, Adam. You didn't have to do that shit.
fair enough. But I
Come
told her,
on,
I'm like, I think you should do it. Let's get it
All
out
right,
the way.
so how do you five about it now?
She's
Do I
32.
need to get you an old English?
No, yeah, I don't need to drown the pain in Old English. But I was kind of surprised because I feel like I can like intellectualize it, and from my perspective, I don't think it should be a big deal. Yeah. But then after she actually did it, I'm not gonna lie, I did feel kind of odd.
You was sick, right? You was sick. Like any other man would be. You were sick AF, okay? Está enfermo, okay? The same way Destiny was sick, where he let Abba dance with his woman on camera in front of everybody, okay? Do the salsa with her and then try to play it off like, oh, man, it's no big deal, right? It's no big deal. Abba said, be easy, right? Be easy. We just dancing, okay? I mean, these guys, these internet dudes that are my age, I can't relate, man. I can't relate to this. I really can't.
On
A
neighborhood crib,
little
like,
bit of that
like,
feeling
on
in the
hood.
belly,
See,
you know?
on wood, like,
the guy
goddamn,
black?
like, for real?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
goddamn,
man.
like, on hood.
Yo, I could, bro.
Yeah, so again, the worst part about this is at the beginning when he first announced this, one, he tried to play it off as if it didn't really affect him when he let his wife get her cheeks clapped by BBC. He tried to claim that, oh, it don't really affect me that much. He that's what he claimed at first. And then also his reasoning behind it, his reasoning for letting this happen. Again, it's unbelievable. Take a look.
Oh, but they get on your ass saying that you don't have it in you to disagree with me. So I'm going to use this as an example. Tell me how you really feel.
What about her? Listen, for the money, you don't want to hear what I'm talking about for the money, young.
I'm gonna tell it
For the money,
regardless.
young.
Yeah.
I disagree. I could disagree with Adam if he told a lie. Like you try to stay away from bullshit on the podcast. It's like, all right, how I really feel is that I need my girl to go out and shoot a solo scene so she could bring that bag back home. This is a business, nigga. This is business.
To me, it was kind of like, the reality is that her career has been, helped by me for sure, but also held back by me to a certain extent because of the fact that we would only shoot together. And
Take a man to realize that shit.
the number one thing that she gets asked, that she gets requested, whatever, is they want to see her shoot with another guy. And, we've kind of had the conversation over the years, and I started to come to this realization that the reason why I didn't want her to do it was not because of my own personal jealousy or anything like that. It was really just the fact that I didn't want to be the guy who got roasted on the internet that week. You know, I didn't want to be the one that everybody was making videos about, whatever. And I slowly started to feel like that's kind of a stupid reason for me to hold her back from doing something that would realistically be very, very good for her career, you know?
Right.
Because the truth is that the guy that she shot with is somebody that I'm very cool with, that I spent time around. I trust him. When she went off to go do this shit, it didn't, you know, I wasn't like hurting inside, just knowing that she was doing. No, I stay home. I'm not being the driver.
I'm not watching or being the driver though. But at the end of the day, bro, like I said, I'm pretty sure Sharp got the same thing to say as me about that.
I don't know. Sharp's a little more misogynistic than you. Let's hear it, Sharp. What do you think when you hear this?
Wow. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say, right? I mean, society has these dudes so cucked that this man is literally implying that you might be a misogynist if you have a problem with him letting his wife get pounded out on camera by another man. Again, the worst part about this dude is so naive. He's like, I've been around this dude. I trust him. You trust another man pounding your wife like that? Right? You trust that? You think that's not going to keep happening? You think that she didn't enjoy that? She definitely looked like she enjoyed it. For certain, okay? She's posting all on social media about it, right? And you think it's for the money. It ain't just for the money. It's because she actually loved it. She asked you about it because she wanted it, right? She's been trying to do it for a long time. That's why she was okay with you being with other women, because she knew that she would be able to guilt trip you into this, right? Getting what she actually wants. And again, one of the worst parts about this is that these dudes at the table, none of these dudes had the cojones to tell this man that this is not a good idea, that you're not thinking about this clearly. It's not just about business. Life is just not about money, okay? What is money when your soul has been sold, right? You sold your soul, okay? You don't have one, okay? But again, you know how these people think? It's the same way that the OnlyFans woman told Piers Morgan, when Piers Morgan asked her about what she does for a living and how that's going to affect her kids. She said, well, they can cry in a Ferrari or a Bentley or something like that.
I'm just curious about you being someone who embarked on a law career, was obviously very bright, went to university, packed it in just for money to be effectively an online stripper. I mean, that's what you do, right?
Yeah. Way worse than an online stripper. But
what do you mean way worse?
Way worse. Online strippers just, naked. I do things that are way more grotesque than anything, but it's all within what I want to do, and I absolutely love it, and I'm really good at it. I could be a good lawyer, yes, but also am I good at doing other things on video and camera?
How would you feel when you want to have kids yourself?
Well, I mean, I don't really want kids right now. But at least
you will do. How old are you?
25.
Right, so you will do at some stage, probably, right?
Maybe.
When you do, you're going to be proud that you have your little ones and they look at you and go, didn't you want to be a lawyer, Mummy? What happened?
Yeah.
And you go, yeah, but look at all my stuff.
They can cry in a Ferrari.
I'm speechless too, Pierce. Hey, I don't know what's wrong with these people, dog. I don't know what's wrong with my generation. So anyways, just to wrap this video up, because I can go on all day about this. Bad friends, okay? Your friends are not telling you the truth, okay? They don't have the cojones to tell you, no, this is not a good idea, right? You should not release this video, right? You don't need friends like this, okay? These are bad friends, except that one guy, I think his name is Crip Mac, right? I think he did actually say, nah, you don't need to do this. You have millions of dollars. So maybe Adam22 has a one decent friend at the table, kind of passive. I mean, I would have been like, bruh, don't do this, right? Don't release this video. It's not a good idea. Don't do it. That's why I would have been very, very, very vocal about it. Clearly, Adam22 is not thinking straight. He's not thinking like a father. He's thinking like a businessman, right? Instead of, again, thinking like a father, if he was actually a good father, he would realize that, you know what? I already have millions of dollars. Why in the world should I let my wife get piped on camera, right? Either by me or either by another man. Both of them, in my opinion, are bad. Why should I let my wife get piped on camera for a few extra bucks when, I have a lot of money, right? She could just be a mother, focus on raising our kid, and I can still make money with our podcast, and our kid doesn't have to grow up with the embarrassment of having their mom getting piped out on camera on the internet for everybody to see. The mental trauma that this child is going to grow up with, it's it's not worth any amount of money in the world. It's just not. Okay, this guy might be a worse father than Dwayne Wade at this point, right? I thought Dwayne Wade was a terrible father. This guy definitely is worse than Dwayne Wade, okay? I'm just saying, if not, they're neck and neck, okay? They're neck and neck. So, with that being said, man, praying for the kid. They had no chance, right? No chance coming out of the womb, had no chance whatsoever. Feel bad for them. I don't care about the adults. Feel bad for the child. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.